Hey guys, and welcome to my very first video. Today I wanted to talk about a few things off the top of my head. There's a lot going on with Sonic right now, from movies, TV shows, comics, games, and I just wanted to kind of ramble about it for my first video. I know there's a lot of other YouTubers out there, but a lot of the channels I've seen are a bit negative and critical. And, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but I just wanted to be a channel that's a little more positive on the outlook of things. So that's what we're going to be talking about here today. I grew up actually not liking Sonic, and the reason why is that there was a lot of negative media around it when I was growing up. Whether, game journalists, dogging on the games or my friends telling me Sonic's bad, I never really grew up with an interest for it. And, I grew up playing like Halo and uh, Battlefield, so those were kind of my games. And it wasn't until the release of the Sonic movie that I was like, hey, you know what? They changed the character. I kind of want to check it out. So let me get into Generations because that was the one Sonic game I owned. And I did beat it, but I wasn't too into it. I only played through it once. And going back into it, I actually had a blast with it. It was a really good time. I'm an achievement hunter, so I was like, I might as well, try to get all the achievements in this game. And I was discovering routes, and I was discovering all these different characters, and I really started to understand like what Sonic was about, I think, with that game, and I developed a love for it with that and the movie coming out, and I really dived right in. I got like basically every other game. I'll put them up here for you guys to see, but I've been going through and trying to get the achievements in every Sonic game that's on Xbox. Um, I only have a few to go right now, but some of them take a while. Some of them are hard, but I've had enjoyment with every single one of these games, and they're not without their flaws. But man, I mean, even Sonic Freeriders and '06, which I'm going through right now, like I'm having a pretty good time with them. I do see where problems arise, but there's definitely enjoyment to be had in these games. So that's kind of my background with Sonic. I'm a newer fan. I've gotten into the comics, the games, the movies. Saw the new movie on the opening night with my girlfriend, so it's been fun. But a reason that I wanted to make this video now is because we recently just got the reveal for the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. And to me, it looked pretty cool. There wasn't too much to it, but we know that IGN's going to be revealing more throughout the month. And it looked cool. It looked like, there was new exploration and there was going to be puzzle solving, and the world looked beautiful. The gameplay looked smooth, and it did have its blemishes, but it looked good overall. Um, but I've been seeing so many complaints about this game, and not even just like critical, fair criticisms, I guess I would say, about the game, where it's like, oh, maybe they can tweak the jumping animations, the trick animations, stuff like that. I've seen some really good criticisms, but there's been a lot of just like, oh, this game looks horrible, and it's just people trashing on the game without really giving it a chance. It kind of just being mean to the game and the developers for no reason, it seems like. And that's not to say everyone's doing it, but it feels like a lot of people are. And I think we should kind of stop this in the Sonic community, because that's what made me not want to get into Sonic in the first place. Was I was just hearing how bad these games were. And, when I jumped into them myself, I was like, whoa, these games are actually really good. They're really fun. But when you're hearing from Sonic fans themselves how bad the game is, it makes new fans not really, want to get into it. And the same things kind of happened with Halo, where it's like I'm not a big fan of the newer stuff, but there is fun to be had in them. I played through 4, 5, and Infinite, and I had a pretty good time, but they're not my cup of tea of Halo. But I'm not gonna go spewing like, oh, these games are horrible, blah blah blah. I think there are issues that need to be addressed within games, but I don't think that like you should just go pouring on hate for a game, especially when other people might enjoy it. Um, so that's my issue right now. As I said earlier, I'm an achievement hunter, and on the True Achievement site, they talked about Sonic Frontiers gameplay shows off a whole bunch of nothing, and it was just kind of like, I don't know, shocking to me to like look at this article. I guess the way that they framed it, the headline was like really like, whoa, really? Like this is what you're saying? You can't list it as like Sonic Frontiers shows off new gameplay. That's it. But they're not being neutral in it at all. It's a opinion piece, I guess. And they're just kind of blasting it, and a lot of people in the comments are blasting it, and I just don't think it's getting a fair rap for what was shown off, which was hardly anything. But to each their own, I guess. But I think in the Sonic community, we should maybe try to stay away from something like this where we're being a little too harsh, a little too critical too soon, because I think we are keeping new viewers away, or new, I guess, fans of the franchise away. So, that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble for a little bit. I'd love to make more videos though in the future. I don't know if people would want to. Maybe people want me to shut up and this will be my only video, but I could do lore, talking about comics, talk about the movies, what we might see in the future movies. I could do achievement tips and tricks, for the games. I'm going through them and I feel like I've learned a lot, and maybe I could help pass on that knowledge to other people. I am by no means an expert, but yeah, I'd love to do a bunch of Sonic videos. It's really become a passion of mine. I've been collecting IDW, I've been collecting Sonic Funko Pops, Sonic G Fuel, Legos, the whole shebang. So it's something that I'm really passionate about now, and I'd love to share that passion and see what everyone else has to share. I've been listening and watching other Sonic YouTubers for a long time now, and man, it's a fun community, great people. Like I said, I wish we were a little less negative, but that comes with any fan base. Like I said, Halo, Star Wars, you're gonna be critical of the things you love because you want it to be the best it can be. So I do get that. But thanks for watching if anyone ends up watching this. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. I'm sure there won't be a lot of views, so I'll be reading everything if anything gets posted there. But take care, guys.